Hello, friends. I just thought today, here on February the 8th, 2023, that I would share with you just some things I gleaned today from the scriptures that really just blasted me between the eyes and caused me to just do some evaluating. I've been reading through the Bible this year using a plan that the Francis Asbury Society, they concocted this thing, and it mixes up Old and New Testament and Psalms. And anyway, I'm enjoying it. But today I found myself in Exodus chapter 32. And in Exodus 32, I'll just go ahead and read the first six verses of this chapter. When the people saw that Moses delayed to come down from the mountain, the people gathered themselves together to Aaron and said to him, "Up, make us gods," and that's lowercase g gods, "make us gods who shall go before us. As for this Moses, the man who brought us up out of the land of Egypt, we do not know what has become of him." So Aaron said to them, "Take off the rings of gold that are in the ears of your wives and your sons, your daughters, and bring them to me." So all the people took off the rings of gold that were in their ears and brought them to Aaron. And he received the gold from their hand and fashioned it with a graving tool and made a golden calf. And they said, "These are your gods, O Israel, who brought you up out of the land of Egypt." When Aaron saw this, he built an altar before it. And Aaron made a proclamation and said, "Tomorrow shall be a feast to the Lord." And they rose up early the next day and offered burnt offerings and brought peace offerings. And the people sat down to eat and drink and rose up to play. Of course, what is happening right here is Moses is up on the mountain receiving instruction from the Lord. He's receiving the commandments from the Lord. And when they had determined he'd been up there too long, that he had delayed, they decided to create their own gods. And those words that they said just really, truly kind of punched me right between the eyes. And that is when they said, "These are your gods, O Israel." These are your gods right here. And what, of course, just came into play in my mind was, what are the gods, the lowercase g gods in my life that ought not to be there at all? Because our God is a jealous God, and he longs to be the one who is supreme. He is Lord over our lives. And what are the things that I've permitted to be my little g gods in my life? And I just think, okay, what are the things that inhabit my thoughts, that take up a lot of my resources, my time, my money? Of course, it's God's time and it's God's money. It's truly not mine. I am simply a steward of this time and these resources that he has so graciously given to me. But I guess I just think, what are the things that I have permitted to be gods in my life? And what are the things that rob me of my attention? And I guess I just wanted to encourage you all, be certain that God is your God, that God is your Lord, that he is number one in your life, that he is your king, that he is yours, and you are his. Be certain to rid your life of things that you recognize. And I guess backing up a bit, take time to evaluate your life. What are some things that you might recognize that are not healthy, that are in your life, that are becoming way too high of priority in your life, and they ought not to be? And so I want to encourage you to again set the Lord, the King of Kings, Jehovah God, on the throne of your life, and to elevate Jesus, the Son of God and God the Son, up onto the throne of your life, to put him there again. Set him up there in your life, high in priority of your life, and you live your life like he is your King. God bless you all. Have a great day.